Narcissism can include depression, especially if the person is delusional. Okay, so that is what we talked about.
Yeah.
You can convince yourself of something and exhibit the signs and symptoms. Um,
Yeah, it amazes me. Yeah, I see where you're going. I don't know if I quite
She
agree.
was grieving the love of her life. As I said, she should not have been in another relationship.
you know what? I got
She
it
was
now.
still
This is
10
so
toes
similar to the
deep
one
in that
yesterday that
one.
it's just amazing how these two stories are very similar. You had people that couldn't get over their one that had gone on.
It happens.
One to the point.
Um,
Just Jonna, I now that I think about it, it took me a bit. It's Sunday. I'm a little slow. She may be depressed because we don't because certain things hit you that makes you depressed. Certain traumas hit you that makes you clinically depressed.
and a friend just
What
died.
we're not figuring out is, oh my God, the death of your ex boyfriend that you obviously have not gotten over with is what triggered the depression. And that is why I think what we're missing is, wait a minute, no, she's going out for attention and everything else. And it may be, she may be used to it because there is a part that the guy said that, if I think back on our relationship, we never clicked the way her and her ex-boyfriend did. Like, they would go on long vacation trips together, like for months at a time. I think our vacations was what, a week? No, 3 days, because she didn't want to go on them. So I hate to tell you this, OP. You really were, and I'm not saying this to be mean and cruel. I'm saying this to drive a point. Was you was not her boyfriend. You was her support animal.
He was her rebound.
Not really, because nothing rebounded from him. All he was to be there for her,
No,
to
okay.
take up time and space. But really, I would never. The girlfriend was
It's a
never
certain kind of
ever.
rebound.
Yeah, she was never ever going to give him the time that she gave her boyfriend. It was
Or
her
anybody
ex
else.
boyfriend
She wasn't going to give
or
anybody else
anybody
the time.
else.
Right.
That's why I say he was the rebound because he was convenient. He wanted kids. Ex didn't want kids. Yeah, she used him to try instead of saying, "Hey, let me do the steps necessary to get over this man," because sometimes that is necessary.
Hmm.
She just rushes into this new relationship. He dies, and then at the funeral, she says, "This was the love of my life." Yeah, I'd had to be like, "Nah, we not riding back together."
Can't worry about that. I'm already gone. I'm sorry. Let me go back.
Very possible.
It would be willing to bet that she has taken advantage of this man in a martyr of other ways during the relationship. This was just a straw that broke the camel back for him. Oh yeah,
She
like
probably
I
brought
said,
up the boyfriend because how was he doing all that comparison? He was doing a whole lot of comparison. They went on
um,
trips together for months. Well, how do you
Well,
know
this
that?
is why
well,
we should do some introspection in our relationships of, is this working out? Uh, Are both people reaching their full potential? Are you allowed to say anything on your mind? Um,
yeah.
and I don't see how you said that we were missing, that it was for him. That was literally my whole point.
That was, I just was talking to other people, Anna. It sounded like this lady started dating a new guy to try to force
There you
herself
go,
to.
learn life. Thank you.
That's a
Hmm.
good point.
That's what I was trying to say.
That
And just Jonah, thank you for coming in. So I'm gonna express to you really quickly. She may be depressed. I just have no empathy for her, so I would concede that I am biased. Oh, I'm not sorry worth a damn for her.
I sort of feel bad. I sort of do.
I feel bad for her just the same as I don't feel bad for the dad from yesterday's story. I do not feel bad for you. Figure that you going through your trauma is for you to handle.